The Cardinals are trying to run away with the division now. They've taken the first three against the Cubs, looking for a 4-game sweep at Wrigley, and this one, game of the week, and rainy. So feel bad for the fans in this one having to sit out there in the rain. Cardinals, though, 16-game lead in the division. Offense, solid, but the pitching has really been the story in this series. Only 5 runs allowed. You see 2-1-2. Cardinals 5-5-6. Would he continue in this game? Stroh on the mound, looking to get to 9-7 on the year, 2.6 ERA, number 5 in the National League in ERA. For St. Louis, Steven Matz, 5-5. Obviously, his ERA is much higher if you've been watching his videos, and it wouldn't be a good start for him. First pitch of the game, Nick, going the other way. Nootbaar, not going to be able to reach it, so that's going to be a 2-bagger to start the game. So already in trouble. Steve not wasting any time. Very next pitch, Eric singles to center, run scores. 2 pitches into the game, already down 1-0. But he'd fix himself. Suzuki, well, we thought so. That's going to be a single, but Nootbaar, that arm, very, very needed there. So who knows how that inning would have went if Nootbaar doesn't make that play. But 4 hits for the Cubs in the first inning. Could have had 2 runs. Maybe it would have been better to just stay and have the bases loaded. On the flip side, Nootbaar at the plate. 3-2 count. Oof. Goes down swinging. So Stroh brought his A game in this one. You see striking out Nootbaar. He also had another strikeout earlier in the inning. Carp. Nato. Nootbaar striking out the side. The Cardinals hitless after 2. To the top of the third, Tyler O'Neill. Well, you could probably guess there's not 2 strikes, so he didn't strike out like he normally does. He gets the first hit for St. Louis, doubles into the corner and left. He really could use a pick-me-up series. Brendan Donovan, who was hit really well. That one drops into the shortstop's glove. Swanson making a play. But Donovan is extremely cooled off since a really hot start when he did get playing time in the second quarter of the season. Would be a rain delay, about an hour. Do you take out the starter? Do you leave him in? Steve gets left in. Rewards his team. 6-4-3 double play. So after 3, it is a 1-0 game. Wisdom. Tough luck for him. But Matt's keeping his team in the game. Big double play there. Matt's trying to calm himself down after a really rough first inning. And you see 1 hit allowed over the next 2. We'll take it. To the top of the 5th, Herrera. Ooh, is that going to drop? Nope. So St. Louis will stay off the board. Stroman continuing to pitch well. 1-0. St. Louis going to the pen. Hudson. Not exactly the guy that you want to rely on, but it is a long game in terms of innings now. The starters out early. Trying to make something happen. Speaking of making something happen, Brennan Davis. Come on now, you knew it was too good to be true for Hudson to actually stay good for an entire outing. Gives up a solo shot. Davis's 3rd of the season. 2-0 Chicago. Misevich. Big ground out there. Arenado making a play, so it stays 2-0. We go to the 9th. Alex looking for save number 23. He's already got a couple against the Cardinals this season. Would he be able to add another? Goldie up. Runner on first. Barely. But hey, barely still counts. Tommy Edman, his 23rd stolen base of the season. Later in the at-bat, 3-1. You know Goldie's looking for something to hit. He gets it. Edman will score. So hey, St. Louis not out of it yet. 2-1. Runner on first with no outs. Still a lot that can happen. But new bar. Gonna have to go lefty-lefty. Goldie's still at first. Could not hold up on that one. And the Cubs salvage a game out of this series. So ultimately, it's a 1-3 series or 3-1 series for the Cardinals, depending on which fan base you're a fan of. St. Louis only with 5 hits in this one as they lose 2-1. There's not a lot of offense going on. You saw both extra base hits. Matz drops to 5 and 6. He only allowed 1 run, so that's good. But Hudson, I guess that's one of his better outings. 4 hits and 1 run over 2 2/3. Just not like him. For the Cubs, 11 hits. Madrigal and Eric with 2 hits. Moreau also with 2 hits, so 7 hits between those 3 guys. Stroman gets the win. 5 2/3 shutout innings. He improves to 9-7 on the season. Good job by the pen, holding it down. So Cardinals couldn't get the sweep, but still, by taking 3 out of 4, they have now opened a 15-game lead in the division. Remember, this series started with the Cardinals up 13. You take 3 out of 4, that's +2. 15-game lead. They will see the Cubs again soon, but a pretty comfortable lead in the division now.